Welcome to the GCNTech show. It's episode 266.
We've got loads this week, including aero shades, a secret aero base layer, ceramic coatings for your bike, a new national champions jersey, and our main talking point.
Well, we're going to see which men's World Tour team has the lightest bike for 2023. Let's do this.
This week, we're looking at which pro team has the lightest bike and how much pro bikes are weighing in 2023.
Yeah, that's right. So I was at the Tour Down Under last week.
You've not mentioned that before.
I've not mentioned it before. And if you haven't seen our hot tech video from Tour Down Under,
it is good.
It's a banger. And I went around sneakily weighing all of the different men's World Tour teams' bikes, although some of them, I just walked up to the mechanics and was like, hey, can I weigh the bike? And they were like, yeah, it's cool. So it was interesting to see the weights of all of the different team bikes and some of them in different setups. So I'll tell you what we're going to do, have a little montage, play the videotape, and we'll discuss them all at the end, shall we?
I think the results are going to surprise people. Okay. You know, saying about being sneaky though?
Yeah.
There was, I'm not going to say who it was, but a few years ago I was at the Tour de France and I was weighing some bikes and a particular pro got upset about me weighing his bike.
Really?
And he didn't want us to say how much it weighed because he didn't want his rivals to find out, and he was a bit insecure about how heavy it was.
Did you say how much it weighed, or did you?
I did, yeah.
Oh, great. Did they do well in the race or not? It's all down to you. Right, play the clip. This is the Colnago V4 RS of UAE Team Emirates. Let's see how much this thing weighs. 7.32. Arkea Samsic Bianchi Ultra. Let's weigh this thing. 7.22 kilograms. Oh, on the light side, that. Groupama FDJ's Lapierre Zelius SL. Or 7.16. Team Cofidis Look Prototype. See how much this thing weighs. Oh, I'm excited for this. An unreleased bike. 7.25 kilograms. Nice. This is the Canyon Aero of Robert Stannard, rider for Alpecin de Koning. Let's weigh this thing. 7.76 kilograms. Astana Kazakhstan Vilya Zero SLR. 7.27 kilograms, even with that fancy paint job. Bahrain Victorious Merida Reacto. Let's weigh this thing. 7.83 kilos. The Bora Hansgrohe Specialized Tarmac SL7. 7.24. The Ineos Grenadiers Pinarello Dogma F. Let's do it. 7.35. Jumbo Visma 7.58. Sedao Quickstep Specialized SL7. 7.29 kilograms. Team DSM Scott Foyle weighs in at 7.28 kilograms. Team Movistar Canyon Aero, what we got? 7.39.
So the big takeaway here is that most of the bikes are roughly half a kilo more than the UCI minimum weight limit of 6.8 kilos.
Yeah, but bikes have got way more like functionality and differences to them now than what they had a number of years ago. Aero is now a thing, everyone's well aware of it. Bikes have got disc brakes on. Pretty much everyone's running a power meter. So you can see where some of this weight is starting to add up.
Yeah, and like the chat we had with Dan Bigham a couple of weeks ago, analysts and engineers like him are encouraging teams to make equipment choices that are faster, but aren't necessarily lighter. Lighter isn't always faster. A good example of that is that this year we're seeing most of the teams using clincher wheels and tyres. Yeah. Because the rolling resistance is significantly less, or is believed to be.
Yeah.
And there's only about 5 teams using tubulars now.
That's an interesting point, actually. So if I scroll through my very makeshift list of all the different bike weights, the handful at the lower end of the scale, so the 7.2, 7.3 kilo marker, obviously there's a margin of error here when I was weighing them. My arm actually got quite tired towards the end.
Yep.
But all of those teams are using tubular tyres still, which is, like you mentioned, is the reason why they're coming in at the lighter end of the scale. But weight isn't everything.
Yeah.
So,
well, especially when we say 5 watts is worth more than a kilo.
Yeah.
On even on something like Alpe d'Huez for these guys. So it's if you're gaining 5 watts in rolling resistance, but it's 100, 200 grams heavier, you're coming out on top in theory.
What I was quite interested to see was when I weighed the Astana bike, the Vilya, it came in at 7.27 kilograms.
Yeah.
But you were saying before, the one that you rode was bang on the UCI weight limit.
Yeah, so it was, without pedals,
Yeah.
like bang on 6.8. When I put
Okay.
my pedals on, 6.9.
Yeah.
But a couple of differences.
Okay.
So I was using some lighter Corima wheels that had carbon spokes, but those carbon spokes aren't as aero as the spokes that they were using, the thin bladed ones. And also my pedals are a bit lighter than the Shimano ones, because I had lightweight Speedplay ones on.
Oh, okay.
And my bike was a size smaller than the one that you weighed.
That's an interesting point, and I haven't highlighted this in the video, because across the selection of different bikes I weighed, was a mix of different sizes. Some were small, some were large.
Yeah.
And one...
Mine was a medium.
Oh, one result that stood out to me, I think it might have been the heaviest bike on the list, was the bike from Alpecin de Koenig, the Canyon Aero, which surprised me that it seemed to be a little bit heavier, but when I dived in and had a bit of a closer look, had like training tyres on it. So there's like a fair chunk of weight to be given away there.
Yeah, and there is that thing as well with some of the other... We do know that when it comes to the real important races and things like the Tour de France, teams are going to pull out all the stops to get a sort of 6.8, 6.9 kilogram bike.
Yeah.
So you'll have, like, a lot of these bikes have flash paint jobs. Strip that paint off, just have a black lightweight one. That's 200 grams.
I think it's the first year I think I've ever noticed most teams now have a super fancy paint job on the bikes. And that's obviously going to contribute to adding a little bit more weight. Presumably, because they see a few extra grams of paint isn't the end of the world.
Yeah. The big thing, though, for me, and I know this is going to be big in the comments, and because people love talking about this, is that people feel that the tech has taken a step backwards.
Really?
Well, if you go back to, say, 2014, that sort of era,
I was just casting my mind
2012 to 2014, more 2014, I would say, you had bikes that were less than the UCI weight limit, where they were having to add ballast on. They were rim brake, and there was aero features on these bikes. They weren't quite as aero or quite as integrated as what we have now.
I think they were quite a bit less.
Yeah, there was a lot of like external cables and stuff creating drag, but they had rim brakes, and they were a bit aero, and they were often bang on the UCI limit. And also people will go, well, yeah, the disc brakes, they, maybe are aerodynamically slower as well. So I think it would be really interesting to get a bike, like a peak bike from that era, and test it against one of the like current top end racing bikes.
Like sort of same bike brand.
Yeah, so
maybe?
we give it tubular tyres.
Yeah.
And we put then versus like tubeless tyres.
Yeah.
And we have, disc brakes, rim brakes.
Yeah.
Like, and then we see how they compare.
It's not a surprise to me that bikes are weighing slightly more now. Like when you're saying about, say, 2013, tubular tyres, skinny, everything has got bigger, fatter, wider to try and make it faster.
Well, bikes weigh more now.
Yeah.
But the question is, are they faster? If you want us to do that and actually have a look at that, because I think we can get some really nice retro bikes to try this out.
Good excuse to get a really current new bike as well.
Yeah. Then let us know in the comment section. Like this vid and subscribe if you haven't already.
Yeah.
But I think we should have a poll as well.
We haven't done a poll for a while.
No, we haven't. But I think this would be a good one.
Yeah.
So like, what people think would be faster. So like a 6.8 kilogram pro bike from 2014.
Focused on lightweight.
Well, and a bit aero.
Okay, yeah.
Versus, the current 7.2, should we say, 7.3 kilo pro bike of today.
Okay, I'm intrigued to see everyone's thoughts on this.
Yeah.
I was also amazed that all of the bikes started with a 7.
Yeah.
That literally blew my mind. I was like, the scale's working?
Yeah.
But such is life. I mean, there's a margin of error in there somewhere.
Yeah.
All right, head over to GCN App, vote on the poll, and we'll see what everyone thought next week, shall we?
It's because Richie Port's retired. You could always go for him for 5 kilogram bike.
Yeah, literally teeny
little
tiny
BMX.
bike, yeah. BMX. It's now time for Hot and Spicy Tech. Ollie, what are we going to kick things off with this week?
Something really cool, right?
Yeah,
Do you
good.
remember that Andrew Feather, our very own Stig, won the National Hill Climbs Championship?
Oh boy, do I
end of
remember it.
October?
I also remember that as he crossed the finish line, he crashed into the barrier.
Yeah, don't.
But he still won.
Yeah, he still won. Because after the finish line, he still won. He's going so fast, he just didn't stop.
Yeah.
Anyway, proper cool, right? To celebrate that he's the National Hill Climb champion for this year.
Yeah.
Castelli have made him a hill climb champion, national champions jersey. Look at this.
That's impressive.
Look at that. How cool is that?
That's really cool. So this is the same sort of jersey that we have.
It is. It's the Aero Race 6 jersey, but this one, it's a national champs one, so it's got.
Crikey! Don't ride outside of that this time of year.
Here's a little clip of us giving Feather his new jerseys.
Yeah.
He's really excited.
I would be excited.
Here you go, mate.
Thanks, mate. Very nice. Excellent. Looks really smart.
We'll have to get it on, get a shot.
We should also talk about, you had a visit to GCNTech the other week, didn't you?
Yes, so this is a video that's out this weekend, and I'm really excited about it because it combines like my favourite things. So like bike tech and chemistry. Anyway, right.
And cars as well.
And cars, I love cars. So what this is they're making a ceramic coating for your bike, which you apply, and we'll show how that's done in the video and stuff. But it chemically bonds to the surface of your bike, and it makes it extremely hydrophobic and therefore dirt repellent.
When you say hydrophobic, is that like water beads off it, that kind of stuff?
Yeah, water hates it, so it just doesn't stick. So here's a little clip of a panel that has had some hexagons treated on it with a ceramic coat, and the rest of it is just a normal lacquered painted surface. And they're pouring dirt on it. Look at this. That's pretty amazing, isn't it? And you can.
I'm amazed.
When you see that other hexagon just pop at the end where it's been treated, and you can see. Yeah, pretty cool.
So there's going to be some interesting takeaways from this video, I think, in regards to how we approach bike cleaning.
Yeah, so,
I'm intrigued to see it.
Check it out this weekend on the channel if you're interested.
Next up, talk about aero sunglasses.
Oh yeah.
Right, look at these bad boys. So these are from POC, right? And POC have spent some time researching and developing. Why are you look confused? Aero sunglasses. Hear me out here, right? If you're going to take aero seriously, why not consider your sunglasses as well? So they've done a load of testing and modelling in a wind tunnel and CFD to come up with this kind of design.
Aero shape.
They haven't officially said what kind of savings you can expect from using this product combined with one of their helmets, but we've done some in-depth research on this.
Right.
Basically, we emailed POC and said, can you tell us what sort of savings? And they said at high speed, you're looking at low single figures of what savings. So it's not going to revolutionise your cycling, but hey, if you like the look of them as well.
Isn't it something to do with like how much they wrap around, so that it's to do with like this is like deflecting wind over your ears?
It's something to do with ears.
According to POC.
If you've got ears like this,
you've not got aero ears.
You've not got aero ears, then I don't think glasses are going to salvage your big ears.
Maybe that's like cosmetic surgery. Have your ears removed to make your head more aero.
Removed? You can't have your ears removed.
Well, not internally. Just the outside.
Just the outside.
Yeah, just to make yourself extreme surgery to make yourself faster.
If you had your ears removed, would you not get really bad wind noise, like whistling into your ears? You have to tape over the holes.
I don't know. We'll get Hank to do it for a bit.
Jokes aside, I quite like the look of these.
Well, that's the main thing, isn't it? I mean, surely that's the main consideration when people buy sunglasses.
Yeah, they look good.
Are they cool?
Yeah.
Hot or not? Well, then they can decide. But
you or the glasses?
The glasses.
I'll tell you what we haven't mentioned. Can you pass the glasses a second? Thanks. The arms are adjustable, so you slide them in and out like that to adjust to suit your different head and face shapes. Cool, right, we've got some more aero stuff to talk about next, haven't we? Is an aero garment which you wear underneath your cycling stuff.
Yes, so this was at the Tour Down Under.
I was at that race, I don't know if I mentioned it before.
Comedian here.
Go on.
Magnus Sheffield was in the young rider's jersey, the white jersey.
Yes.
He ended up winning that classification. But we noticed that underneath the white jersey, he was wearing a base layer, right? It made the jersey, it was coming through the white jersey, it made it look pinstriped.
Ah, okay, so not your normal bog standard base layer.
He was wearing a fancy pants aero base layer. We did a bit of investigative research, not much. It's the Rule 28 aero base layer. So we've actually got our hands on one. So here's some footage of it so that you can see sort of what it is and where it goes. But it's interesting, this, isn't it? Yeah,
there's an interesting theory behind this. So what's occurring to me is that when you lead a competition in a stage race, you're given a jersey. It's not your normal team issue stuff. Yeah, but it's not your normal team issue stuff. So one, it might not fit you very well, and two, it might not have the latest aero technology incorporated into the material. So by using this aero base layer underneath your jersey, you can almost get the benefit of having a really fancy aero product in something that you're given and forced to wear.
I think this is Ineos trying to improve the Santini leaders jersey.
Well, I think it's because if it's Ineos are renowned for trying to take control of all of their innovation and all of their products. So if you're in a leader's jersey, that's something that's taken out of your control. What can you do about it? You could be given a really baggy jersey, like the one I got you to ride in the Amazon video.
Yeah.
Or it could be really good. So
yeah. I think, well, in terms of, if you just in case you're wondering how this base layer, would work, it's a similar kind of theory as to what we spoke about with aero socks a couple of weeks back. So basically, you're creating these like ridges on the surface of the arms, which is a particularly unaerodynamic shape. That, especially when it's like that, it's basically a cylinder, which isn't very aero. And so what it's doing is that it's reducing the size of the wake behind the arm by tripping the boundary layer and making it stick to the surface of the air by going from laminar to turbulent flow, and then it just decreases the wake behind and therefore decreases the drag of the arm. I'm
glad we cleared that up.
Yeah.
Final thing in hot tech this week, I think we have some new stickers. Somebody sent these in.
Oh, this is proper cool, yeah.
Yeah.
So, fan of the show on Instagram.
Yeah.
He Nut and Bolt Design. He sent us these cool stickers. Check this out. I've got one on my laptop there.
Oh.
Of our jersey. I think that's quite cool.
That is cool.
Thanks, mate. We have good fans, don't we?
I've
got one for you here as well.
Oh, I don't have stickers.
One on your laptop?
No, I don't have.
I've got one for you. I've got a couple. He sent a couple, so you can have.
I'll have a sticker.
You can have two for your laptop.
I'll stick those on later.
Okay.
I picked out an interesting comment about stickers on laptops.
What?
We'll save it to comments of the week in a minute.
All right. More hot tech next week.
Right. It's now time for comments of the week. Should we have another remix of Manon's jingle?
Oh yeah.
Comments of the week. Cheers, Manon. So having just joked about the comment that someone made about stickers, it's actually our first comment.
Is it?
Yeah. I couldn't remember where I put it in the list. So under last week's show,
right,
someone called Maid Prandatha Gunwa, I think I've pronounced that as good as I'm going to get, said Ollie's laptop makes him look like a teenager in his dorm listening to Blink 182, while Alex's looks like a father with 3 kids. Just because there's nothing wrong with having a smart and tidy laptop.
Yeah, I just like sticker bombing.
Oh, you do go stick stickers everywhere at the weekends?
Yeah.
On lampposts and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. Next comment.
Danny says, doesn't the guy on the left look like Emiliano Martinez, the Argentine goalkeeper?
I should have sat on the other side today.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is. I'm going to have to quickly look it up. You read out the next comment.
Well, the thing is you're always sat on... Hang on. Oh, no, it's there.
The left. Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah.
Well, here's a picture of said goalkeeper.
What? That's nothing like me.
I think you look... I mean, there's a bit.
No, I'm sorry. I'm in complete disagreement with that.
A bit. Well, more. Hopefully, we get more lookalikes in the comments. That's always amusing.
Underneath our video from the weekend, where we took a look at aero versus lightweight, G-Rig. Isn't lightweight with aero wheels the best, as per the older video? People usually don't factor in crosswinds, which is all right if you don't live somewhere windy or right inside. Most people just buy aero bikes because they look cool.
That's not why I put that comment in.
Oh,
it's the next bit.
Ollie must have been doing more watts if he overtook Dan twice on the climb, or later.
Yeah. Dan, you're Dan.
1 minute I look like...
you're Dan. Thinks you're Dan. Oh, no, it gets better. Under the same video, Donald Klein Media commented, I like Ollie's smile at 10:25 when he passed Adam. Now you're Adam. Oh, God.
That's incredible. I mean, I've been there for a little while now.
I know.
I'm not new.
I know.
I love that you replied as well.
Laughing emoji.
Yeah. You could have just said, hey, his name's Alex. He's been around for a little bit now. All right.
There you go. Hopefully people get your name.
I've got another quick comment from Tuna Fish. Is this Ollie posing as the next GCN calendar?
For the next one I posted.
Yeah, have a look at this picture. It's great. Another video from the weekend where we took a look at shorts and jersey against a skin suit or a one-piece piece of clothing. Jeff says, I'm really surprised there. Was that much of a difference? So glad I took the time to watch this video. Thanks, guys. Now, I picked this out because I reread it a few times. Like, one, I couldn't tell if it was really genuine or really sarcastic.
Yeah.
So I'm going to just go with genuine.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, thanks, Jeff.
It is a big difference, though,
And then final question. Do you want to read this one out?
I've got this one down here from Michael Hastrich.
You go.
Right. Which is on the last week's tech show. Right.
Yeah.
He's like, it's so obvious you hate each other. So please stop pretending. It's disrespectful to your viewers.
Why do people think
that?
A couple of weeks in a row now, people think we hate each other. Genuinely do. I mean, as soon as we stop filming, we just both turn the opposite way.
Well, that's it,
Walk
yeah,
out.
just like this, yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. I'm back now, don't I? Comments, I love picking them all out. Some interesting ones as always. Please keep commenting under all of our videos. What helps support what we do, and it means we can pick out some absolute bangers.
You do realise that if I hated you, then I wouldn't have got you this really cool secret birthday present that you don't know about.
It's ages to my birthday.
Yeah, I know. I've already got it. I've already got your birthday present. I've already got it.
I can't tell whether you're joking or
No, I
not.
have.
All right.
Good.
All right, thanks very much. It's now time for the bike vault, which is my favourite part of the show. Let me get the bell.
Come on, then.
Right. Now, the bike vault, everyone can play along at home using the GCN app, vote on all the different bikes, and then, well, you know, we join in as well, don't we?
Yes, there's quite a few people moaning about the rules of the bike, about our judging.
Yeah.
There's people going, we're judging the photo. Well, that's all we've got to go off.
Yeah, what else are we going to do?
Also, we make the rules.
Yeah. But the most important part of the bike vault is the most super nice bike from last week. Ollie, would you care to do the honours?
Well, it would appear that the most super nice bike in the GCN app last week was submitted by Alex.Payton.
Adam?
Dan Payton.
Dan Adam
It's
Payton?
Dan.
That famous goalkeeper?
Yeah, who's submitted a picture of his bike in Australia. It's his Orbea Orca.
Yeah. What do you make of it? Do you want, go on, critique it.
Right, well, it's a nice background. It's in focus.
Yeah.
You know, the sun's in a good orientation, so
Good.
we can see the bike. You know, it's not underexposed because it's silhouetted or anything.
Mm-hmm.
It's in biggie smalls. It's clean.
Yeah.
You know, you've got a GCN bottle in there. That's okay. The little storage, that's okay. The tyres and wheels are lined up. There's no chimney. It's ticking a lot of boxes. It's good. It's really good.
Oh, that's actually really kind.
There's just one issue.
Why did you pause for so long?
Which was that someone commented underneath the tech show,
Yeah.
and I agree with this,
Yeah.
that it's a bit like the cool wall on Top Gear.
Yeah.
They had a rule, didn't they, that any car that they owned
Yeah.
couldn't be cool.
Yeah, but you've been the
And
most
so,
super nice.
I know, but it's a new rule. So any bike that we submit, by definition of we're not cool,
Okay.
it can't be cool. It can't be super nice.
Okay.
So it's a nice.
Right.
Sorry, Alex.
Don't worry. I rest in the knowledge that people did vote for super nice on it.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's a nice, isn't it?
In vain now.
Yeah.
Right. First up this week.
Akian Man
Akin, man.
is winter bike with summer wheels, a standard. Christ, say. How do you-
It's an RS disc.
Yeah, standard.
This is cool. Like it.
I like that.
Cranks are level but orientated the incorrect way round. The bike is cool. I like just simple paint job.
I like it.
I
I think that's a.
I'm gonna super nice that.
I'm super.
Start off promising this week.
Who's next?
Amur 333. Ooh. Waiting for warmer times apparently to go out and ride this bike.
Scott Addict RC
Yes.
with a lot of seat posts.
That is a lot of seat posts out there.
Also, a lot of valve.
Yeah. Just a lot
Like,
of a lot of length going on.
a lot of
in
length.
there. Okay.
Yes. I mean, it's
I like the colour. I like the bike. I like everything about it.
super nice.
Super nice. I like it a lot. Next
Philip
in.
Colorado, 78. He's a Belgian. He recently moved to Colorado, and he's got a Lauf.
Oh.
A Siegler.
Weekend Warrior Wireless, apparently. Well, that is most certainly not a shadow stand, but whatever.
Oh, no, I like that, though, when you bang it in the snow like that and it holds it up. That's cool. Although he's used a rock.
Yeah, I was going to say, have you not seen the rock?
Yeah. That's cool, that, isn't it?
That is cool. Super slack geometry. I guess that's what happens when you use that funky fork.
Wheels aren't quite aligned, but I think that's a... I mean, I'm...
Dan, you're not being too kind here, because people grumbled last week, are you?
No.
Okay,
I just
fine.
think that is a super nice bike. I think it's good. I like it. It's clean.
Yeah. It's annoying me that the valves aren't lined, but whatever, I'll let that slide.
There's a bit of chimney actually as well, isn't there?
Too late, super nice. Done it. No holding back. TZ_MO with the Canyon Ultimate CF SLE tap from 2023.
Ooh, I like this one.
Yeah.
That's
nice.
That. I like the fields. Whereabouts in the world is this?
If you know, let us know in the comments section down below. If someone can tell where that is from that picture, I'll be amazed.
There's a shadow stick being deployed, not a shadow stand. I see that little bit of stick.
Yeah.
That's good though, that isn't it? That's a good one. I think that's.
Is it a Superniced again?
I think it is that one, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Superniced again.
I like that.
Is it going to be
That
a
white and black paint job.
Okay, Velodroma next with a aero pista. It's not really doing it for me.
No. It's the weird angle.
Weird angle. It's very like pointing down at the bike.
It's like,
Okay.
It's like Connor's taken the photo.
Connor's
while kneeling down.
of a giant bike.
Yeah.
Okay, just a nice one, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Next one is from Ian Iscarati.
With a Planet X.
Oh, okay, another track bike. Is it me or is that really out of focus or really bad quality?
It's really out of focus, isn't it?
Guys, look at those funky handlebars. If
Proper
that
cool
was
handlebars.
a good quality picture and we could actually see the bike, I think it would be super nice.
Oh, I agree, but we can't
Yeah.
allow not in focus things.
No.
It looks as well like the paint's been taken off that to make it lighter, but I'm not sure.
Well, if they've done that,
We can't
fair play.
tell because it's out of focus.
No.
Nice.
That wraps up the bike world for this week.
Started strong, didn't it?
Other than the last two, that started real strong. And I'm going to judge my own bike as super nice, but whatever.
Well, it was nice.
Right, that's enough for this week. We've rambled on for long enough. Let us know in the comments section what you think of the weights of some of the Pro Tour bikes, and head over to the GCN App, vote on the poll.
Yeah.
Right.
We can go back to hating each other now.
Yeah, right. Right, I'll see you this time next week.
Yeah. See you
bye.
later.
See ya.